Paradox's success over the last 2-3 years has been mainly due to one single thing, actually. I would say we have one of the best teams in the industry, both on the publishing and on the development side. We've been, we have managed to sign up a few of the very best teams out there as well that are still independent and still have the power to sign contracts with us and to do a great job. And that's where the success comes from. We grew close to 45% from 2009 to 2010. So you have to say that's a great achievement for the company. We're constantly looking at the new ways to both improve our current games and to spread the user base of our games. People are always asking me, are you going into console, or are you going into handheld market, or what are you guys up to? And I will say that the machine where you play your game is the least important aspect of the gaming. We want to reach our gamers where our gamers actually are. Our gamers are very PC-centric at the moment. It's gonna change with the new tablet PCs, for example, and we're looking at currently, we're evaluating how our games would be played on console. I'm not saying actually that we have anything in development, but it would be great to play something like Hearts of Iron on Xbox. But we haven't submitted it yet, so I'm not going to say anything. You can see that the industry has gone through a lot of, it's much more fierce competition today than it used to be a few years back. We used to compete about shelf space, and now we're competing about more on the channel. I mean, the channels are clogged with different types of games, everything from AAA down to indie titles. Everyone wants to be on the digital channels. Everyone wants to have their piece of the pie in regards to media attention. So I would say that competition is more fierce than ever, but we're still hanging in there. So, but that's the biggest change to the competitive landscape, I would say. We spend a lot of time on our forums trying to see what people actually play, the way they want to do things, and we spent a lot of time developing what we call Paradox Connect, which is going to be an online service to our gamers. The first service that we actually released was achievements, and so far I've seen quite a few people actually using them, so that's fun, and it's going to improve a lot over the coming 2 years, hopefully. So our way of fighting competition and our way to serve our gamers better is actually providing more things, more surrounding the gameplay experience, like Paradox Connect. I've been told several times that things can't be done. When I started Gamersgate in 2006, people told me the market was totally clogged and that there was not room for another digital distributor. And here we are almost 5 years later, proving that we actually could do it, that we could build a new digital distribution channel, and that we actually could make money from it. So maybe I'm getting a bit overconfident, but I'm pretty confident that we can succeed in the free-to-play arena as well. I'm not saying that everything we do should go into free-to-play, and that's very important to remember as well. Our bread and butter business is still regular PC games. So you can play single player, that you can play offline, but we're experimenting a bit with free-to-play the same way we experimented with Gamersgate in the first 2-3 years before separating it totally from the Paradox business. Another big change of the competitive landscape has of course been the distribution channels used. And I mean, we released our first DLC before it was even called DLC, Victoria Revolutions, for the game Victoria and Empire Under the Sun. And we've been trying to move more towards digital distribution for many reasons. It's more freedom, it's higher revenue for Paradox, and it's also easier for the gamers to reach it everywhere. Instead of going to a store saying that this game is not in stock or whatever, you can just go to any digital distribution portal and get your game in 5 minutes or up to like 5 hours if you have a really bad broadband connection, that is. Where will we go from here? Yeah, that's the question of the day actually, because we are looking now at, as I mentioned, we're looking at free-to-play gaming, we're looking glancing at the consoles and the tablet PCs, all really exciting platforms and ways to play games. But I think what we will see in the future is just beefed up games from both the internal team and from the external teams that we sign up. We're aiming to be bigger and better and still as challenging as our games has ever been. So we're not dumbing things down that I sometimes see on the forums. People are complaining that our games are containing a tutorial, but that's not the thing. Our games are still going to be challenging. It's going to be something that you play when you grow tired of the easy peasy stuff out there and all the Facebook games and whatnots that you can find. Even the free-to-play games that we're releasing are going to have a certain level of dedication needed to actually succeed. So this is not your regular Farmville that we're talking about. There are several reasons why 2011 is going to be the best year in Paradox history. You just need to look at our Q1 lineup that starts with Magica, which is a great game. I just played the beta myself a lot, and I'm having a great time. You can see games like Cities in Motion, which fills a gap that Transport Tycoon did a few years back. You see games like Sword of the Stars 2 and King Arthur 2, which are both sequels to really great game concepts that we had the opportunity to add to our portfolio. So if you combine that with a few things that we still haven't announced yet, you're going to see that 2011 is going to be a great year. And the two games, if I mention two from our portfolio that I'm most excited about, are first of all Magica. I'm really excited to see how people will react to the concept of mocking regular fantasy games. And the other one is Sword of the Stars 2. I'm an avid 4X space player, so that's going to be a great one.